Snowy, you're alive. But where are we? A Bedouin tent? But we were about to be struck by a giant wave.
And then the captain of this ship rescued you, and I brought you to my tent. Tea?
Who are you?
I'm Sheikh Patrash Pasha, an admirer of your many adventures.
My many adventures?
Of course, you're Tintin, the fearless reporter. And this is Snowy. He never left your side. I'm so honored to meet you. I bet you're having an exciting adventure. Please tell me. I love a good story above all.
Well, I discovered the lost tomb of the ancient pharaoh Kiosk. And then I kept finding these cigars with this funny symbol.
A circle with 2 dots and a twisted line
You've seen it?
on a crate sent in a caravan from the city of Aberdeen.
Then I must go to Aberdeen.
It's all the way through the desert. But I could give you a horse.
But that's so... I mean, how could I ever pay you back?
What about a memory of this happy encounter? Like a portrait of me with you and Snowy.
A drawing? For a horse? It's a deal. But if I have to appear in the drawing, then I must find someone who can draw us all. I'm so glad you're safe and sound. Noble Sheikh,
Yes, my friend.
the city of Aberdeen, what's it like?
It used to be a wonderful place. Now it's under the control of evil Colonel Fuad. He rebelled against our emir and attacks my people. May his name be cursed. But soon I'll reunite my men, ride back to Aberdeen, and put an end to his tyranny.
So you want a keepsake of our meeting in exchange for the horse?
Exactly, my friend. A picture to remember this wonderful event. Though I also could give you the horse in exchange for brave Snowy.
Out of the question. He goes where I go.
I had to try, but I expected nothing else from you.
What happened to the cigars you intercepted?
We were ambushed by Aberdeen's troops almost immediately. We had to run and leave them behind.
What are you reading?
Some of your latest adventures. By the Jinn, they are a blast.
So glad that you enjoy them.
Brave Snowy, always searching for bones. He's my favorite character. But I'm surprised to discover he doesn't talk.
Well, sometimes I feel that he's about to say something. Why do you travel by ship? I thought your people preferred the desert.
It's a clever route, you see. The enemy would never expect me to sail the sea. Only a small retinue travels with me. Half a dozen servants, just the bare minimum. We will only join the bulk of my troops near Aberdeen the night before we attack.
I guess. I've just realized that I have a camera. Wouldn't you prefer a photo to a drawing?
Could I have the photo the very moment you take it?
No, it would take a few days, and equipment that I don't have right here.
Thanks, but no. I prefer a nice drawing, just like the ones from your adventures.
He's a chic sheikh with good literary taste. Hi, friend. My name's Tintin. How would you like to take me to Aberdeen? Good horsey. Hello, sir. Are you perchance a painter? I need...
Very pleased to meet you, good sir. I am Senor Oliveira de Figueira from Lisbon.
Delighted. How come you...
Please allow me to assist you, sir, should there be anything you need.
Well, I
can provide an unbeatable price for any item you should require. My prices will astonish you. A tiger repellent for brave jungle explorers saved many a life.
What about cats?
Oh, I'm sorry, I sold those out a few weeks ago. That's a trumpet to communicate with elephants, manufactured in India.
The art of escapism, all known methods explained.
Ah, a unique object. A compass with reverse polarity.
Reverse polarity?
Yes, well, part of a discontinued series. It points south instead of north. That's why it's different from an average compass.
If it points south instead of north, wouldn't that be a broken compass?
I prefer to call it an alternative pointing device. A pair of tinted spectacles to avoid hypnotical possession. A brand new sea journal. Its cover, made of oiled leather, will keep the pages dry. It's perfecto to keep a memory of your travels.
That's a lovely journal, but I'm penniless.
Oh, I'm always open to barter, good sir. A trade for any object of a similar value. I accept anything. Ah, the heat in this place. My kingdom for some refreshment.
Yes, my friend.
That's a nice blue-eyed horse you've got down there.
Altair. It belonged to one of my men, but he's on mission in Aberdeen. In exchange for the picture, you could be his new rider.
No more tea. I hope you aren't thirsty now.
Don't worry, my friend. My men will prepare another kettle later.
Here, drink this. It will refresh you.
Obrigadissimo, my good sir. May I offer you an article of your whim in exchange?
Great. I'd love to have the Sea Journal, if you'd be so kind.
I'm afraid the tea is not that valuable. Choose again?
Well, I've got no use for any other of your articles but the Sea Journal.
That can't be. Not even the compass with reverse polarity? All right. Well, everything is useful in good time. Just remember I owe you one article, free of charge, whenever you need it.
Smells like luncheon. Is it some fish soup?
It will be ready when it's ready. Go someone else.
I hope his cuisine is better than his social skills. Must be the cook's pet. They usually have one to hunt down rats. Let's hope Snowy never sees him.
Well, hello, young Sinbad. Slept well?
Yes. Thanks for rescuing me, Captain.
Don't mention it. Now, what can I do for you?
So, what's our heading?
South by southeast. We'll make a stop tomorrow on the Arabian coast. We'll get some water and continue our trip to Yemen.
What kind of ship is this?
A humble sambuck trader. Fast and maneuverable, with plenty of space for cargo.
I'm looking for someone who can draw.
Well, I am a bit of an artist myself. To pass time at sea, I draw some fine charcoal pictures.
Could you do one now?
I'll need some paper and a pencil. I lost mine in a storm a few days ago.
Ready to have my rematch, boyo? I'm gonna show you who's the champ.
Keep dreaming, you big dumb lummox.
Ah, last! Here they go again, eh? If only they would lose that stupid coconut for good.
What's that game they're playing?
They've been doing that for weeks, and I still have no idea. I just know that it could take them hours, and if I interfere, it could be mutiny. Boredom turns some men at sea into villains, and others into real dimwits. Here's hope that they'll lose that stupid coconut once and for all.
So, you are a sailor and an artist?
Indeed, I was going to be a painter, but I yearned for a life of adventure. I had lots of wonderful sketches in my sea journal, but I'd lost them, along with my charcoal pencils. That's the life at sea. Expect the unexpected.
What do you transport?
Are you a reporter or a customs agent?
I'm just curious, that's all.
Well, we carry umbrellas, amongst some other rare commodities. And we used to carry coconuts, until some idiot started playing with them.
Do you know a ship called Sereno?
Well, the Red Sea is full of vessels. Can't know them all. Why do you ask?
I saw the name somewhere, that's all. I'd better find some drawing tools for him. He's done a fine job. I've seen no rats on board. An unattended kitchen is a recipe for disaster. Hello there.
I'm playing, you punk.
Oops. Sorry.
Ain't better, you idiot. It's our last coconut.
It's the boys' fault, not mine.
You'd better not disturb us again, you little busybody.
I think I'm never going to understand this game. A scupper. It helps to flush out the water that falls inside the ship. It's blocked with some old canvas. It's blocked so the coconut doesn't fall overboard. Oliveira could need a good parasol. That umbrella could do a better job than being a golf club. Oliveira could need a good parasol. That umbrella... They didn't block this scupper. The coconut could fit through there. What if the ship leaned over to this side? Ahoy, helmsman! Could you turn the ship to port side a little bit?
This ain't no toy, kid. We keep a straight heading. Straight on till we spot land.
Are you sure we're on the right course?
I know my trade, boy. You want to prove me wrong? Then bring me proof. Otherwise, we keep our heading.
Please, have a look.
Can I get the broken compass in exchange for the tea I gave you?
Of course, you mean the reverse polarity compass, a fully functional alternative pointing device. When a Portuguese makes a deal, it's a deal.
What do you think about this compass?
Looks like a nice piece of... Well, I'll be...
What's wrong?
According to this, we've been off course all this time! Hey, my coconut!
My son!
Wait a minute! According to the sun, we should be... That thing is broken!
Well, it's got reverse polarity. That's what I was trying to tell you. I'm sorry?
Why, you little prankster! Luckily, we'll be back on course soon. But don't you try to do anything like this again. You hear me?
An old salt. But he's got a sense of humour. I think I know who needs this. Here. Now you might have some shade.
It's a fine piece. Oak handle. British craftsmanship. Very valuable indeed. Ah. Oh, what a shrewd negotiator you are. Have you ever thought of working as a salesman?
That's kind, but I'm happy working as a reporter.
Please choose any item of equal value in exchange.
I'll take the Sea Journal then.
Yours it is. Pleasure doing business with you.
Darn cat. Come on, kitty.
It's going to take him a long time to get the cat out. Here, a brand new Sea Journal.
Oh, and a fine piece it is. You bartered it from Oliveira? Cunning lad.
How lucky. The soup extinguished the coals before they could start a fire. Could you use this to draw?
Well, it's not my old pencil, but it will do. Right, here we go, young man. Time to make some art. Keep still now. I need to capture the image.
Can it be a funny picture? After all, Tintin's adventures are funny.
I'll try my best. Now then, you two hold still, please.
Ah, you truly earned that horse, my friend. Thrice blessed be the day of our meeting!
The sheikh was so happy that he even gave me a bag full of money. Then, Senor Oliveira da Figueira helped me select the finest and most essential of his goods. It was a pity that I had to leave all of it on the ship, but at least I made the crew happy. The next morning, as the ship approached the Arabian coast, I said goodbye to the captain and hoped to see him again. Maybe I shouldn't have hoped for that. We trekked into the desert, completely unaware of what was in store for us. Huh? What's... Dear me, those people need help. Let's go, Alten. Full speed ahead.
Help! Have mercy! Help me!
Leave her alone, you cowards!
Don't worry, Miss. You'll have no more to fear from those brutes.
Cut! Oh! Imbecile! Traitor! Super idiot!
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that...
We'll have to reshoot the whole thing now! Oh!
You ruined my entrance! Wait! It's a Randolfo Bertolino fan! So clingy! Security!
Who is the pea-brain who stopped the... You!
Mr. Rastapopoulos? I'm really sorry.
We are even. I owe you an apology for what happened on the cruise ship. Come, let's talk in my tent. And the rest of you, get back to work! Make the most of it, my reporter friend. I almost never do interviews.
You're shooting a real mega production.
An epic Super Scope blockbuster production. Standard for Cosmos Pictures.
And you've come to Arabia to shoot it?
I've got business in Kemed. Only the amateurs shoot in Hollywood.
What kind of films does Cosmos Pictures shoot?
Only the best, of course. The Adventures of Brave Dave. The character played by the golden boy, Randolfo Bertolino. This one here will be the 5th movie, and we're planning on 6 more.
What happens in the Adventures of Brave Dave?
Adventures. Adventures in Alaska. Adventures in Russia. Adventures in the Wild West, in the jungle, in Arabia.
What happens on his adventure in Alaska?
He has to fight evil Eskimos. But in the end, he wins and gets the girl.
What kind of adventures does he have in the Wild West?
He clashes with Indians, evil Indians. But in the end, he wins and gets the girl.
What's the story of his adventure in Russia?
He battles evil Cossacks. But in the end, he wins and gets the girl.
And what happens here in Arabia?
He comes face to face with evil Bedouins. But in the end, he wins and gets the girl.
What happens on his adventure in the jungle?
Oh, this one is the most experimental one, you know. Dave meets the girl at the beginning, but she gets kidnapped by evil
Evil cannibals? He wins and gets the girl?
Impressive! Are you sure you're not a screenwriter?
The Adventures of Brave Dave are a little... repetitive?
The winning formula.
And you're sure the audience won't get tired of that?
You know a lot about reporting, but movies are another story.
We met before the cruise, when I exposed the Chicago mob at the
The mob? I've never been anywhere with the mob.
Oh, sorry. I meant the celebration banquet.
Oh, banquet, right. You know, I go to so many events.
Do you remember Professor Sarcophagus?
You mean that the passenger who bumped into me on the cruise ship?
He disappeared in Egypt and... I'm worried.
Stop worrying. That guy knows where he is. Wherever he is.
You've built a truly incredible set. It looks like a real city.
An exact replica of the streets of Abu Din. We spared no expense.
Abu Din?
We were going to shoot there, but they're at war with desert bandits, I think.
Thank you for your hospitality, but
What? Leaving us so soon?
I have to get to Aberdeen.
But you haven't told me how you got here yet.
Well, it's rather hard to believe, but it all started the day after we met on the cruise ship. And so you see, that's how I ended up on your film set.
What a story! Are the film rights for sale?
We're not sure how it ends yet. Too many loose ends. What were those cigar boxes doing in a 1,000-year-old tomb?
Maybe mummies have a taste for good tobacco.
But what if they weren't ordinary cigarettes? Maybe they're hiding a secret.
Or maybe you were hallucinating. Faro cigars. Absurd.
I was lucky that merchant ship found me.
Strange crew, and it didn't make a port call.
What are you suggesting?
Call me suspicious, but did you go down to the ship's hold?
No, but they told me they were transporting umbrellas.
Umbrellas in the desert? Curious to say the least.
Could you show me how to get to Aberdeen?
If only. I fired the local guide, and no one on the set is from the area. But didn't the boat captain give you a map? Maybe you could go ask him for one.
You know what? I'll take your advice.
That's the spirit. But be careful, and don't trust anyone.
We rowed back to the ship to ask the captain for a map to Aberdeen. But there was nobody on board, except for the cook's cat. And, well, once again, Snowy couldn't help being Snowy. But thanks to him, I discovered a terrible truth down in the hold. Snowy, come back here! Snowy! Where are you? Always chasing cats. Coconuts? But the captain said he'd run out. He lied. So maybe Mr. Rustopopoulos' suspicions were warranted. Let's take a look at the rest of these crates. Locked. Snowy, are you in there, old chap? No, he sounds too far away. The captain said they were transporting umbrellas and, well, these are definitely not umbrellas. Great snakes! Just one spark and we'd be blown to smithereens. My word, it's like an arsenal. Well, I never suspected that this peaceful-looking vessel was involved in arms smuggling.
Interested in some?
Ow. My head. Why am I...
Why, indeed. But I ask the questions here. So tell me, why are you back on my ship?
I came looking for a map of the desert.
Well, bad timing, my young friend. You should have asked elsewhere. Let's say I believe you, which I don't. What were you doing here, snooping around my hold?
Snowy ran below deck before I could catch him. Where is he? If you've touched a single hair on his head...
Believe me, soon your dog will be the least of your worries. Perhaps now you'll tell me, why is there a Coast Guard ship heading straight for us?
What? I swear I have nothing to do with that.
If I hadn't caught you spying in my hold, I might actually believe you. I was planning on leaving you here while we escaped. But you've got guts, kid, and I can appreciate that. Join my crew as a cabin boy and I'll untie you. What do you say?
I could trick him into believing I'm going to join his crew. But if he calls my bluff, things could get worse. Be an arms smuggler? Never!
We prefer the term high-risk merchant. But all right. All that honor won't get you very far, as you're about to see. If it was you who gave me away, you should know that this boat is mine. And I'd rather blow her sky high than surrender.
We're all set to go, Captain.
Good. I'll tell the others to ready the boat. You prepare the TNT.
Aye, aye. Wait a minute. Why me?
Because I ordered you to. Now, go light the fuses! And be quick about it.
Aye, aye, sir. All right. He said light the fuse and be quick about it, right? Obviously. So, I light the fuse. And now, be quick about it. Oh my!
Snowy! Put out the fuse or we'll blow up! Hurry! Bravo, Snowy! Now quick, set me free! It's a strong sailor's knot and a thick rope. Quick, find something sharp to cut me loose. Thanks, boy. Time to cut the rope off. Ah! Brilliant! Now let's find what we've been looking for. A map to Aberdeen. Bingo! We'll escape through the bilge. But I'll have to move those crates to open the hatch. Sounds like we've been boarded. Probably the Coast Guards the captain mentioned. They're not going to believe my story if they find us, so... we better... Not now! Not again! Snowy, where are you? Come back here!
Our anonymous informant said that Tintin was traveling on a ship like this one.
Let's keep our eyes peeled. He mustn't escape again.
Tintin's dog, you nincompoop.
Then the master can't be far.
Quick, the lanterns.
By the name of Thompson, he won't get far.
To be precise, we won't get far by the name of Thompson. Umbrellas in the middle of the desert.
Well, let's hope they have bowler hats and canes.
This must lead to the captain's quarters. Dash! We were so close to finding... At least one of us got in. Though, knowing Snowy, I'll have to wait for him to catch the cat first. Finally. Thanks, Snowy. So this is definitely the captain's quarters.
The noise came from that door over there.
They'll never open it from the outside, but let's not test our luck. Let's find that map and get out of here.
Open the door in the name of the law.
In the name of the law, open that door!
Step aside.
I'm going to knock it down. Ouch! Oh, my shoulder.
Get out of my way, you weakling. Leave it to a professional. Ow! 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 My foot!
Maybe we should push it together.
To be precise, together we'll 1, 2, 3...
We got it,
Now!
Snowy! Our route to Aberdeen.
Don't hit me!
Now we just have to get back to the coast and...
Don't get so close to me! I
Huh?
can't hit all that.
Freeze! Hands in the air!
Eureka!
Now keep your hands up.
As you wish.
Quick! I've got him!
Ow! Oh, that's my nose, you clot!
I'm so sorry.
Ow!
So, I tied the wires, then moved the hats, and I done it. Now, back to the beach with everyone else. Light the fuse, the captain said. He never mentioned 4 barrels with a timer.
Great snakes! I have to defuse those explosives.
Stop! We arrest you in the name of... Blimey!
Wait, no, listen, I can
You thought you could blow up the ship while we
We're knocked out!
Halt! In the name of the law!
Another one's defused. 2 more left. I'm completely innocent, I swear!
Save that
One
for the
barrel left
judge,
now.
young scoundrel.
Bingo! All barrels are now defused.
There he is!
Don't let him get away!
With the map in our pockets, we rowed back to the inland. As one should be grateful, we paid a small visit to Mr. Rustopopoulos before setting off for Aberdeen. But then, for some reason, the Thompsons found our trail again. Yet that was not the worst of our problems. The sun was unforgiving, and our canteen soon ran out. What? Look there, Snowy. Water and shade. Crumbs. It was just a mirage. Oh, my poor Snowy. We triumphed too soon. However, our little detour saved us from the Thompsons, who mistook me for a sheikh who was peacefully resting on a dune. A tiny incident with huge consequences. After crossing the burning sands, we finally found a real oasis and arrived at our destination, the city of Aberdeen. Not a film set, but the real thing.